Hey Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Norway, where we plan to pillage the world. Oh my goodness, again, this thing has just been erupting continuously, providing me with an insane amount of yields. Although I do think it's time I should maybe buy a couple more of these tiles, especially the ones with science on them. Oh my goodness, look at this iron. 3 science, 3 production, 7 food. Holy crap. I've discovered the Maori like I was talking about in the last episode, and I think I want to make sure I have enough units around to actually fight off their navy, because they're likely to have a sizable navy that includes quadriremes. So I want to make sure I have a good few of those around. I am working on continuous production of Viking longships in the majority of my cities. I am building a little bit of infrastructure in some of them, partially because these cities just don't really have the production to make them right now. Although I'm kind of tempted to quickly stop off in a couple of these cities for another couple of Viking longships, because they should provide me with a lot of economic benefits, especially in Bergen, where I can 2-turn Viking longships. It might be better to start producing them for a while so I can kind of spread out and start to pillage the world. Cahokia might be a good target for War 2, although they only have one worthwhile tile to pillage. And Buenos Aires is another fantastic target. In fact, I think I'll pick up irrigation and then start heading towards military tactics. I have the ability to get iron now, which is perfect, but if I can get the Berserker online from pillaging science by doing some coastal raids, there is irrigation in a single turn, 33 science, 113 gold. It's ridiculous how good this is. I really want to win this Appease the Gods, so I'm going to go ahead and yeet one of my archers into the volcano. And that should hopefully secure it with the 15 melee strength, because then I'll be up to 25, which should net me the gold reward. Oh my goodness, I didn't even... Now, we are just going to do the normal pillages on these things, but still, 113 gold is an insane amount of gold. In fact, to the point where I could consider purchasing a shrine and a stave church in here to make even better fishing tiles. Egypt is willing to cede Memphis to me and give me 13 gold per turn. I'm going to exchange that for as much raw gold as I can get. Oh, sorry, that's 13 gold straight up. I'm going to take this deal, give her a little bit of time to rebuild her empire, and then I'll get a navy over to Dido to see if I can steal some of her coastal improvements. She mostly has harbors that I can pillage, but that's a bunch of gold that I could have in my coffers. Another harbor pillage for another 113 gold. While I was going to give Memphis back, I decided to keep it purely so that I could get this iron, which will allow me to get some berserkers online. What a pain in the ass. Somebody else sacrificed another unit in and won the gold award. I'm kind of mad. Like, I should get the silver award. Like, I'm in the top 25% of scores because all of these guys got 0. This is one of the biggest issues with the competition thing that I have. Like, these people who got 0, they should count. Like, I should get a silver right here because, I came second, which is, I feel like, the top 25% of scores. I don't know. I don't like the way that this mechanically works, and I'm definitely going to do a video on the game's issues. Little stuff like this just really bothers me. Oh, I bumped into Lahore. Now, Lahore is very interesting because I can use all this faith that I'm pillaging to turn that into units if I make friends with them. I think I am going to try to make friends with Lahore so I can start purchasing Nihangs. Also, with the benefit of hindsight, I totally should have gone for a faith purchase in Golden Age. I wasn't really thinking about it, and that was a huge mistake. If I had been able to get settlers and builders with faith, I would have been in a amazing position this game. Let's declare war on Kupe right now because he has some very juicy cities on the coastline that I want to start pillaging. Like, for example, this mine right here. Oh, look at this. Thank you very much for that 39 science and 131 gold. And I get to kill a soothsayer for free. Oh, joy. Oh my god, he has so much worth pillaging here. This is perfect. Oh my god, I'm so happy. There's also a plus... Look at this beautiful +4 campus as well that I can plop down here. That's going to be really helpful in the long run to keep my science on par with these guys. While I am pillaging a lot of science, I can't be the only way that I maintain my tech lead. Looks like Dido's not a fan of me declaring war on everyone. Don't worry, Dido, I have boats on the way to you as well. You are next. That's a very nice government plaza you have right there. Thanks for the 65 culture. Oh, and they have quarries as well. Another 39 culture and 67 faith. And a delicious pasture to grab for 40 culture and 67 faith. Man, this city is just printing resources for me. I need to get some more dudes around here. I'm at war with Jerusalem, so that might be a good excuse to try to pillage and get some experience from them too. Just kill off all their little units in the water and see if I can pillage over here. I really need to get over to this harbour though, because that would be a really valuable thing to pillage. I might even try to kill this city and use it myself. I'll plug in the Diplomatic League card so that I can come over and make friends with Lahore by putting one envoy in. I will in fact get 2 envoys. And then add another envoy, and boom, Lahore is my ally. And now I can faith purchase Nihangs. I'll grab one right now just to show you, but basically this has a 25 combat strength that goes up 15 every time you build an encampment building, and I plan to build an encampment here eventually. Ooh, I could build a great lighthouse. It would take 15 turns. I think I'll go for the pair of traders and then see if I can get it. Oh, lovely. Buenos Aires is repairing their tiles. Excellent. Let me just hide in the fog of war so I can let them run around to repair everything, and then I could swoop in and pillage it again. Speaking of pillaging, hello, the Maore. 40 culture and another 67. Oh no, the volcano erupted and pillaged the coffee, so I'm not going to get the advantage of pillaging that. Oh, that really sucks. I mean, at least I do have another government plaza over here to pillage, grabbing me defensive tactics with 67 culture. And of course, this mine just has to go. 43 science and 114 gold. I'm going to promote Magnus with the surplus logistics promotion. Take him out of Bergen since I did all the chopping I want to do in here. And I'm going to pop him into Tromsø because again, this is where I plan to centralize my internal trade route destinations. Oh, hello China. Nice to meet you. I wonder if they have any tiles worth pillaging on the coastline. So far it doesn't look like it, but there's plenty more of their land to explore, I imagine. They're doing really well in science and culture, so they're going to have to be the target of my aggression in the near future. I'm probably going to need to get a couple of quadriremes to get these warriors off these tiles so that I can actually pillage them, because as it stands, they're kind of guarding them. Oh my goodness, this is Pillage Central. There's a quarry, there's a fully built harbour, there's a commercial hub. I need to get my 2 boats in here as soon as possible and declare war on China. There's also a ton of land still available to be settled. I kind of want to put a city here with a harbour there and get this up and running. I'm a little bit worried by the sheer amount of biremes that she has, because they're actually quite a bit stronger than me thanks to their intel advantage, as well as the fact that they're a Deity AI. So I might struggle to actually defeat Phoenicia, but I think I can do a bit of damage to her. Ooh, free builder. Thank you so much. I love that I get just like being at war with people just lets me steal things all the time. Lets me turn my ships into not only damage to the AI, but like advantages for me. 144 gold, and I'm going to get that again next turn. I actually had about 100 Diplo favor laying around, and China will give me about 58 gold per turn, which is all of their income for it. So rather than declare war on China, I'm just going to extort them for their gold and use that to fuel my economy. Oh, Gran Colombia. I really didn't need them to be in the game. Gran Colombia. Well, at least it's a naval map where they don't really shine as strong as a land map. Now, the big problem is that I'm kind of in a dark age, so loyalty in Memphis is going to be a bit of a problem unless I declare war on Egypt or do something about it. Pillage Buenos Aires for another 43 gold and 144. Sorry, 43 science and 144 gold. I'm at war with Jerusalem, so I may as well steal 43 culture and another 72 faith from them as well. Like, just to put the amount of pillaging into perspective, I just went back through the footage and counted up how much I've earned, and I think right now I've gotten 352 culture already from just pillaging. Now, if you divide that by the number of the turns that are in the game, that's like 4 culture per turn. That's just added to this number up here. If you also think about the number of faith, I think I got 600 faith, which is, 8 faith per turn extra. I've made nearly 1,000 gold, which is like, even more, and nearly 200 science. It's kind of insane how good this is. I mean, my numbers over here are relatively low, but it doesn't matter because I'm pillaging everything from the AI. I know I said I was going to trade internally with Tromsø, but this +7 gold trade route is so good, and these Egyptian trade routes as well. I am planning to go to war with Egypt again soon, so I think I'm going to pop this trader over to Memphis and trade with Tromsø, but that is a really tempting trade route. Finally, I have enough gold to purchase myself the Stave Church, netting me a little bit of era score, but also extra production on my coastal improvements. I plan to get these two online next and get a builder in Nidaros. I'm trying to build up Nidaros as like a central production hub for my units, so I'll mostly be like, you know, purchasing infrastructure in here. Although I would like to get the mausoleum at Halicarnassus in here as well, so I'll take the time to grab that. I think I have enough boats for the short term, at least until I unlock caravels. I think now is the time to strike against Dido, so I'll do a formal war here. I have a bunch of boats in position, ready to strike, and I think I should be able to cooperate together enough to, if not kill this, severely damage her and put her into a position where she won't be able to win this war with me. Looks like the military emergency was voted up by Dido, Cleopatra, and Coupe, which means I'm now at war with all three of them, which is, you know, not perfectly ideal. However, it does give me an opportunity to run in and pillage her once again. Oh, right before I kill the city, of course I'll pillage the harbour. It's worth 144 gold right now, which means I can grab myself an archer in Memphis to keep this city safe. I could also faith purchase Nihangs in here if I wanted to, but I need to get a encampment up first. And with that pillage, we shall take the city for our own. I will be keeping it, of course, and getting some repairs in. I'll need a builder in here to repair these other tiles as well. Unfortunately, Dido's ships are a lot stronger than they gave them credit for, because they're absolutely ripping through my own navy. But I tell you what I can do. I have two guys promoted with combat strength buffs, so I should be able to knock out one of their ships this turn. I'll also steal Suzerainty of Yerevan to act as an annoying prick and just sort of do damage. Oh my god, they have so many boats. Yeah, I think Dido might have been the wrong person to attack. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm still getting value from attacking Egypt and doing damage to them. Oh, there's Halong Bay. Oh, and there's a city that's ripe for the taking. Immediately get the rest of my navy heading over here. Another free city for me to steal. Beautiful. Time to pillage, and that's a very nice theatre square. Thanks for the 74 culture. Oh, Canada is in this game. I had no idea. That's another person that I could potentially be pillaging. I don't know if I'm going to make much more navy until I hit the caravel tech, but we will definitely get a little bit going. I've just unlocked berserkers. I do need to save up a little bit of cash before I can start purchasing them, but I will be able to build them very soon. And we'll get to work on unlocking caravels. Now, before I get square rigging, I am going to have to come back and grab niter so that I can actually like upgrade and build frigates. But we almost have caravels, which are going to be a huge upgrade to our army. Really hoping that I can actually kill Kapiti before they finish these walls. And, there it is. Perfect. We managed to do it. Okay, never mind. There was no doubt in my mind, I guess. I was like, it's going to take a few turns to do this. I guess I just murdered it in one turn, thanks to these Viking longships. The city isn't really super useful in of itself, other than to be like a staging area where I can start to pillage other people's cities. They've been really trying to break me here, but they haven't made any progress. I'm kind of upset, though, because my iron got pillaged, which means I don't have enough to actually get berserkers. I think that's the only thing that's really been holding me back from actually using them. But if I had berserkers right now, I could rip through Egypt and just completely annihilate them. I have no idea how this unit healed. I literally did 80% of its health and damage last turn. Did a new one come out of the fog of war? I have no idea. I kind of regret going to war with Dido because she's ripping through my navy and I haven't got any pillages off. I kind of wish Egypt had conquered her, in all honesty. That would have been a better outcome, because then Dido would have been too weak to actually field a navy against me. I'm really struggling. I'm not losing any ground. I'm just not getting any pillages off, which doesn't feel good. I need these pillages to catch back up. Yoink, thanks for the city. If I'm not only am I raiding their shores, I'm stealing their cities. Now, granted, it's not a great city, but it's a free city. So, I mean, I'll take free over good and expensive any day of the week. Oh my god, China, I really want to be pillaging your coastline right now. Look at all these juicy things. There's a mine, there's a theatre square, a mine, a campus. Oh my, alright, I need to get, I need to wait for this deal with China to end in 17 turns and then have some caravels ready to pillage them. I think Kumasi's a good target here too, because I have no envoys with them. And I don't plan to do international trading, and I don't really care for building theatre squares. So this is like the ideal person that I want to sort of declare a war with. Go ahead and pillage for 158 gold. Finally, I've been waiting a long ass time to start making money again. Pillage the bees, 47 culture and 79 faith. Pillage the next part of the harbour and another 158 gold. Oh my god, it's so good. The ability to just turn units, because here's the thing. Not only am I damaging the economies of the people that I'm attacking, I'm helping my own economy. So it's just like a super huge win-win for me to do this. No, 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 Egypt. You think you're trying to be funny here with your crossbowmen. And like the other great thing too, is they have a pretty narrow choke to actually attack me through. So they're probably going to send units into the water, which I can easily murder. I think it's about time that I got my lighthouse and granary in my capital, because I'm trying to get Pingala established here so that I can get the connoisseur and researcher promotions on him. That will allow me to grab a lot of science and culture from this. I think that's partially why I'm falling behind a little, because I didn't go for that. The more of China's coastline I see, the more I want to pillage them. I want to have them completely surrounded in my units and just pillage every last ounce of them. Another 79 culture. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I really, you know what? You guys need to try this strategy in your own games. Pillage the silk, 47 culture and 79 faith. I'm kind of in awe of this at the moment because it actually just seems a little bit ridiculous, and I don't know how I didn't notice that you could do this before. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself that I didn't cop onto this strategy. Coastally raid your holy site for 79 faith. Thank you, Egypt. Egypt has given me so much faith this game. I have 1,000 faith in the bank and nothing to do with it. I could purchase Nihangs, but they only have 25 combat strength, which isn't enough at this stage of the game, so I'll have to wait a while. Spider, get the fuck out of my room, Spider. Just to kind of put in perspective how good my coastal fishing boats are, if I improve this, it gets an extra food and an extra production. It really is quite nice, and I don't even have shipyards or the colonialism civic that adds another production to your fishing boats. Oh, wow. I thank you so much for the free trader. Although, oh no, I can't pillage this trade route for some reason. I think a bioreme is protecting it. How dare they? How dare they use the one ability that I said wasn't very good? They used it against me to prevent me from pillaging this trade route, and now I've got egg on my face. The Mare have been hard at work repairing their empire, and so of course I'm just going to sweep in and steal more of their gold. Kamasi is actually also offering me a great opportunity to get some free experience right here. I'll stay at war with these guys and come back every now and again to see if I can steal more of their coastal improvements. I've managed to survive the siege in Memphis so far, but there's still quite a bit of work to be done. I need to get rid of this swordsman primarily. If I can get rid of him, I'm feeling very secure. More pillages from Egypt, picking up 79 faith, as well as a nice chunk of gold from pillaging their aqueducts. I need to get a unit around here to pillage this as well. They're just leaving their units out in the open for me to get free kills and experience. The end of game score screen, where I just like have 1,000,000 score from killing units, is going to look so nice. Haha, they moved their trader, and so I can plunder it for 120 gold. And I'll see if I can get this builder back to my empire as well, because he's got 3 build charges, which is quite a lot. Another 47 culture and 79 faith. I think I'm going to grab Leif Erikson here for 600 faith. Although, you know, I could use my faith to purchase something else as well. Like, if I could get enough iron to get a berserker online and then upgrade it into a core using El Cid, that could be really powerful. I do really like the idea of having +1 sight range, however, so I think I'll grab that. Ooh, I really want that +3 combat strength for naval units. I need that, in fact. I cannot let Phoenicia get it. Another mine to pillage from the Mare, 47 gold, or 47 science and 158 gold. I have nearly 1,000 gold in the bank to spend as I please. I'm trying to think what I could grab. A granary in here might not be too bad to encourage this city to continue to grow. I could also purchase a settler. I don't hate that idea because it would allow me to get another city up, and that would be really, really valuable. Alternatively, I could go through and make sure that I've upgraded my cities to a reasonable level. For example, I could purchase the lighthouse in here and then get myself a trader, which would give me the boost for medieval fairs and get me to exploration faster. I think that's a pretty reasonable deal, so I'll go ahead and purchase the lighthouse and the trader in here, and then we're off to the races. Oh my goodness, yeah, I need to start sending units over to China to start pillaging them immediately. They have so much stuff to pillage, and I can't let them run away with the game anymore. Let's use Leif Erikson, giving me another little bit of vision on my units. That is wonderful. Use the quadrireme here to get a little bit of XP, and then we'll throw both of our longships into the fray as well to finish that off. I would like to have Cahokia on my side because that would make my lighthouses better, which would be a really nice boost to my economy. But I want to pick and choose which city-states I make friends with very carefully. Typically, it's going to be the ones that are close to my cities and ones that have abilities that I'm really interested in, like Lahore. I think I'm more or less out of things to pillage over in Egypt, so I'll just back off and heal up for a while. That's a very nice government plaza. Another 83 culture for free. Although I don't think they have much more else for me to pillage except for this mine over here. I'm a little bit worried though because my longships aren't quite strong enough to sustain this kind of damage. I think it's about time we declared war on Brussels because they have some nice things here for me to grab, like a delicious builder, as well as a wonderful seaport for me to pillage for 167 gold. And sure, why not just throw an attack in so I can do some damage and get some XP as well. I'm still struggling to defend Memphis. I mean, the city's not under any major threat. It's just I can't really actually clear anything out in any sort of speed. And I'm also starting to get attacked in Bergen, which is becoming a bit of a worry. And I have started the Great Lighthouse. I don't know if this is the right move, but I guess I'm doing a naval game, so it kind of makes sense to me. My attack on Tyre has been repelled for like the third time now. I think I just need more ships, so I'm bringing in another couple to try and reinforce. Oh my goodness, finally I'm starting to clean up this goddamn Phoenician navy. It has been a bane against my civilization for ages now. And I even still have the Maori to deal with, but I'm able to clean them up relatively easily. I'm finally getting around now to actually start pillaging the eastern side of Egypt. It's been forever since I've been able to get ships in here. It's a long, hard battle. Like, I mean, it's a powerful strategy, but I'm a little bit new to it, so I'm not executing it perfectly. What I really, really, really need, though, is a little bit of faith, and that 83 faith is going to go a long way, because I need to purchase this guy right here before Phoenicia can, or Hungary even. Trying to find any sort of coastal pillage that would get me it. And it looks like they actually repaired the bees over here, and I think that might do it. Unfortunately, I think this trireme is just going to have to be... No! Somebody got it! Please tell me it wasn't Phoenicia. Okay, no, it was Canada who got it. Alright, Canada took it. I'm okay with Canada taking it. That's fine. Just as long as it wasn't someone who I was actually at war with. Which means I don't have to sacrifice this guy if I don't want to. I could maybe escape and join my navy together. I really want to get this kill though. Every kill I can get on the Phoenician navy really opens up the map for me. Coastally raid the culture district, netting myself another 83 culture. 83 culture! That's a full turn of China's culture from a pillage. That's insane. At long last, we're able to promote Pringala. I'm going to grab Researcher here to get the little bit of extra technology because that's really going to help me pick up stuff like this. If I come over to my capital now, you can see I'm making nearly 14 science per turn. It's nearly a 10 science jump thanks to Pingala. And that'll jump even more once we have Mausoleum. If I were to kind of reflect upon the mistakes that I've made this game, another 171 gold by the way, it's that I didn't build enough boats early enough. I think I waited just a little bit too long. But with that reflection, I'm going to think about what we're going to be doing next episode. And I think my goal is to get caravels up and cheaply upgrade them with professional army, as well as get the Merchant Republic government up. And I think that all kind of fits together neatly because I'm about to unlock cartography, that'll unlock caravels, that will boost the exploration civic, allow me to get Merchant Republic fairly early. I will have to use some of my wildcard policies for military cards, but I'm also going to have press gangs here, which is going to allow me to keep pumping out naval units. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!